am currently, or my 3D printer is currently printing a second handle because the butterfly knife requires 2 handles and 1 blade. As you can see, I'm printing in the same fashion that I always have. For well over 4 years, every day, I print all the time. So I think I'm pretty good at it. I have my printer pretty well set up to be just the basics of 3D printing. As you can see here, we have just your filament spool. This is where the filament is mounted. Well, I wanted to show this. I use the old school tramming tool. This is just a basic piece of paper that's used for tramming, or what some people say is leveling, but it's properly called tramming the bed. You see the filament goes directly into the extruder. No arms or guides or redirecting levers or anything like that to cause problems. It just goes straight into the extruder, goes through the extruder, through the Bowden tube, and down to the print head. A, B, C. ABCs of printing. 1, 2, 3. This is just basic 3D printing at its finest. The reason I say that is because every print that is set up and printed on my Ender 3 printers succeeds. No question. This is another print that's not going to have any problems at all. Again, you can see the skirt. That's the line that runs all the way around, which gives you a very good indicator of how the print is going to progress. This is probably about 2, 3 layers up already. You can see it's going great. No curling as usual, no warping, no bending or anything like that, or coming loose from the bed. No raft, no brim, no messy ass glue stick. Just what you see here. This is just the basic minimalistic way of printing. No electronic gizmo here to tram the bed. That just takes too long and it's not very reliable. This is manual leveling, manual tramming. Trust your own skills, not some electronic gizmo that doesn't seem to work every single time. Once you've mastered the tramming technique, you're good. You're good for life. It's like riding a horse, riding a bike, like walking down the street. You see here real quick, my bed temperature, as usual, is 0 set point. That means it's not heated. I don't have to ever heat the bed to promote adhesion. Doing it in this fashion satisfies the need. There's so many things about this. This is called the user's advantage. There's so many advantages to it that outweigh any other way, because this is how I want to print. It helps me as a user. I want to show real quick how this is assembled. It's actually going to be printed in 4 separate parts. We have the middle. We have 2 ends. These parts are printed face up, as you see here, because what it does is it produces a much cleaner print, because if it was printing standing up or face up like this, the upper part right here tends to get kind of messed up, because it's actually not just bridging, it's actually going at an angle. So it doesn't just come across, it actually it has to go up at an angle, okay, as you can see there, which causes, you know, a bit of problem with that area. Same with this one, same thing as if it wasn't printed lying down, it would have issues. So that's why I print this one, this one, this one, and this one face down like that. This added piece here is just stuck on, it's going to be glued on. I pinned it, it's actually going to be pinned in place. Just as you see that one. This one is pinned to that one. Then this, you can already see the pins. I put those in there. So the holes were printed in there, and filament is used as the pins. So basically, this will just line up with these holes, press into place, and be glued. then this part is the center of all parts. So this will lay down like this, and it'll lay flat in there just like that, and it'll be a finished handle. So that's basically what I'm printing now, is a second version. Second one, because again it uses two handles, and I'll report back later. Alright, happy printing as usual. This is the way I do it. This is the way I do it. Wait a minute. Okay. You can see the spring here is what came with the printer, no doubt. Not the yellow springs, not the chunks of rubber that some users tend to need to use. I've never need to change those at all, because they work. They were designed for this printer, designed to work as they were supposed to, as they are right now. Okay, and usually when I tram the bed, it takes less than, I don't know, 3 minutes. Less than 3 minutes to tram the bed. Using the electronic gizmo, I don't know. I don't even really know how long it takes. I know it just takes longer than 3 minutes. Alright, I'm going to let you go. Happy printing. The joy of 3D printing.